Hi everyone, this is Mr. Neil Wright, consultant audiologist and director of Earwax. Thank you for joining me in another demonstration video of our recently developed wax scope, which is due to be launched in early December 2022, we hope. If you are interested in the wax scope, please do email info@clearwax.co.uk and we can add you to our mailing list. So I have a patient here who attended with bilateral, fully occluding earwax. We're just commencing in their left ear, and I'm using our 4.25mm speculi. And as you can see, I've just dilated and straightened the patient's auditory canal. I've adjusted the focus so we can see the wax and instrument really clearly. And I'm just using the sucker to slowly but surely manipulate this wax out of the ear canal. You can see it's just coming past the first bend as we speak. And it's come out in a large lump, and you'll see that if you continue to watch until the end of the video, you'll have a still image of that. Just re-entering the patient's ear, and I'm going to now adjust the focus to visualize the patient's eardrum. You can see how clear it is now just by adjusting the focus. That's one of the benefits of the wax scope. When to adjust the focus, it's a simple swipe on the app just with your finger, and so it just makes it much more user-friendly. You're not having to lean forwards and reposition your body, so it's less strenuous. It puts less strain on your back, neck and your arms compared to when you're using a microscope or loops, for example. So this is the patient's right ear. Now they reported a bit of tenderness at the entrance. So the entrance of the ear was slightly tender, was slightly a bit of edema there, a bit of swelling. So again, just using our 4.25mm speculi. Now, the consistency of this wax and keratin, it's a bit softer and mushier, a bit like mashed potatoes, so it's a bit harder to get a suction grip because instead of suctioning, the sucker is actually indenting itself. You can see some of the indents the sucker's making into the surface of this keratin wax. In a moment, I'm going to use some olive oil spray. So the olive oil spray that I use, it's called Clear. It's a company that are the fastest growing over-the-counter ear care product company in the UK. And I've recently become their ambassador and healthcare advisor, and it's a great product. You can purchase it. So if you're a member of the public, you can purchase it from our Clearwax website, www.clearwax.co.uk, and you'll see the shop icon. And if you're a professional and you want to get them at our trade prices, you can register to our shop, our professional shop. So again, visit our website, follow the For Professionals tab, and then you'll see shop, trade shop, and if you just click the link for ear wax sprays and drops, and then you'll have to create a professional account, and then you'll have access to our trade shop, and you can buy the olive oil in bulk at trade price, so you can sell it on to your customers. There is some other products as well there. So there's an ear relief drops solution, so, which would be very suitable for this patient because, as I said, they've got a bit of tenderness, inflammation at the entrance. It's not an infection of the ear, it's just a slight inflammation, edema at the entrance, so it's perfect for that. And so yeah, take a look. So you can see I've put the olive oil spray, and it's just changed the whole consistency. It just made it much easier for me to vacuum. And now I'm just going to slowly wriggle this out of the ear, so it's slightly narrower. Nonetheless, the 4.25mm specula is more than adequate. We have got a smaller size, the 3.5mm, and we've also got two larger sizes, a 5mm and a 5.75. But I think the 4.25 is going to be the most commonly used one. So we've just got some dead keratin at the base of the ear canal here, so now we've got to be careful. We don't want to bump into the canal and make it uncomfortable, so we've got to hover over. And this is where the wax gets really, really great, because it really gives you a good line of sight here. There's no overlapping or obstruction with the instrument, with the optical axis. So if the instrument's not inserted correctly, and it's sometimes the instrument can go directly in front of the camera, essentially, and we call that the optical axis. And if the instrument is overlapping with the optical axis, then it can cause distortion, it can obstruct the view. See, just to remove that, I'm just looking at the patient's eardrum there. I've just adjusted the focus. Got a fantastic view. You can even see the incus there, and the long process of the incus. Just some dead skin, just laterally near the entrance. I'm just going to just go back in with a sucker, just mop that up for the patient. can just see how clear that image is with the instrument. And because with the Waxscope, the lens is, it's not in the ear, it's out of the ear, so there's no chance of obstruction there with the instrument as well. So it gives you all the operational space within the side of the ear. So the plug to the left was the patient's left ear, and to the right it's the right ear. You've got a pencil there to give you some perspective. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and if